I'm Chris from My MMA News here with Chris White, who will be taking on Tim Rocco at Fight to Win in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania this Saturday at the 2300 Arena. Brother, I appreciate you taking the time.
Yes, sir.
So I'm here at Elite Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Newark, Delaware, your home, I guess. So tell me, what got you into jiu-jitsu training from the gate? Me working for an MMA website, I see obviously MMA fighters, jiu-jitsu practitioners, kickboxers, Muay Thai fighters. They all seem to have their story of what got them into their particular art. Let's hear yours.
For me, I was like 19 years old. I was working at a chicken plant here in Delaware. They're everywhere. I got sick of doing it, so I walked into an MMA gym, started training, and never stopped.
So can you tell us a little bit about your opponent, Tim Rocco? What do you know about his style compared to yours? How do you think you match up to him as far as a competitor standpoint? Tell us what you know.
Tim's from a very tough gym. He's from Martinez BJJ.
Yeah.
Martinez is great competitor himself.
Will and Chavo.
Sir. So they're very tough. A lot of pressure, always going forward. I just feel like I'm more technical, especially in the gi jiu-jitsu guy. Especially here with Jeff. I put on Jeff. We saw we got Nick Wiley out there, John, Sean. I just think my training partners are going to put together and make it a good night.
So with Fight to Win, it's a big, broad audience, 2300 Arena. It's going to be packed that night. Not only that, but being featured on Flow Grappling, you have a big, massive audience on, with attention, all eyes on you, essentially. Does that add to any pressure? Does that fuel your fire? How does that play any factor at all, really?
No. The thing with it is like, I own Riptide BJJ down in Lewes, Delaware.
Yeah.
We're in a small town. It's essentially a retirement community. All the pressures on these guys that come from big cities. Right? Like they're from the gyms. They're supposed to be these great gyms. It's like legendary guys teaching. Obviously I'm here with Jeff, who's a great instructor. This is Hopkins Original School. But when I'm down at home, get to come out and show that even if you're from a smaller gym, you can beat those bigger guys, which I did in my first fight with my parents. When I beat a boy Lee Hillock inside like 2 minutes. He's probably the studios, one of the big mounts, schools. His coach Stephen Piler, like you hear guys talk about, he's the best guy I've ever rolled with. So I just think that going from my small school and going up there, there's no pressure on me at all.
Yeah. So do you actually relish and enjoy that actually? Because it seems like I've never actually heard that standpoint coming from the smaller school. The pressure is more on them, taking the relief off of you. Is that something that you actually enjoy?
Yeah, for sure. Anytime I can go out there and beat the guys who are supposed to be the guys, like that's great for me.
Yeah. Huh. I've never seen it that way. So tell us a little about transitioning your competition training to your normal everyday training to when you schedule your time off. How do you find that balance in between, and how often do you try to compete?
For me, I compete pretty sporadically. When I was a blue belt and early purple belt, I competed a lot. I switched over to being a coach, so like now most of my day-to-day is focused on like getting students. Like I've got a bunch of great kids competitors. Like one of my kids, Gavin Robinson, so we trained for a year and a half, and he's going out and just crushing people like double gold and triple gold, and all all the tournaments he's doing. He's going to Orlando Open next weekend. So we actually won't be able to come watch me, but those guys are they're crushing it. So most of my time is spent on those guys. So I pick the tournaments that I do pretty carefully, because when I switch over to that mode, I gotta be kind of selfish. Like this weekend, I went down to EC BJJ with Keith Chapman, put some time with him, put some work with him, because he's also a great competitor. That means I gotta take my time with the students. So again, I try to pick very special ones to do.
Now, I don't want you to give away your style completely, but most people, they have their niche and style they stick to, especially in the higher belts. Whether they be an aggressive starter, they lay back and see what their competition brings to the table before they make any movements. Or some people, they're point fighters essentially. Where would you say that you fit in stylistically in that? Where would you?
I've never made it a secret. Like I'm on Instagram. It's not a great feed.
Yeah.
A lot of no-gi stuff. I just go when I dive on legs and get guys out of there. Not saying that's what I'm gonna do this time. We'll see.
All right. Well, if you want to be so bold as to call your shot, how do you think you get it done on Saturday night? How do you think you get your hand raised in front of the masses?
Put a lot of pressure down, take the back, and we'll finish with going out.
All right, there he is, Mr. White. I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
Good luck this weekend. Check him out at Fight to Win, and check him out at MyMMAnews.com.